So when you read this script, were you surprised really about just how much factual content there was in it?
I didn't realise at the time when I read the script how much factual content was in it. It's only when I was filming it, I actually met friends of mine who knew people from that era, knew people from the real guy that I played Bear's Breath. I met a friend of his in real life. And when I told him some of the stuff that had happened with the police, with the underworld and the robberies and stuff, they said, Joe, these things really happened. And that to me gave the film even more of the wow factor, you know, because when you think it's not a fairy tale story, it's a fact story. And I just thought, wow.
It's very easy to kind of label people and call them villains, but actually these people, it was a tough life and they were survivors, weren't they?
Do you know something? We're very blessed in the life we live today, the luxuries that we have. You know, luxuries today, what children have today, it's very blessed. Them times were such hard times, you know, bread and butter. You know, an everyday table, you know, on your kitchen table, a chocolate biscuit, you know, things that we take for granted. They never had that, you know, people are hungry. And when you're hungry and hardship, hard times make for hard people, you know, and they were a hard time and hard era to live in. And sometimes from hard times, the criminal underworld, that's where they come out. You know, if you're born gifted, with loads of money, you don't have to turn to criminal activities to make ends meet. Some of these people weren't intended to be criminals. It's just the everyday life to try and to put food on that table, you know. And it's an exciting story, but sometimes it's a tragic story as well. You know, when you think that people have to go out to commit crime to pay for food, you know, and it's a thing that we take for granted this day and age.
Yeah, I think we do, Joe.